Hi everyone. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to the channel. So, it's okay to lose people, but don't lose yourself to people. The way that life works for all of us, I'm sure you've all noticed, it doesn't really matter how old you are. You will know this pretty quick in your life that people come and people go. It's just the way life is. A lot of moving parts in everybody's lives. Lots of stuff happens to all of us. People move from place to place. Kids move from school to school. Maybe their parents moved. People move from jobs to jobs, locations from location to location, countries to countries, right? I'm a prime example of that. I came to the US, I think it was in 1996. I was here for about maybe 8 months or so. Then I went back to Brazil. And then I returned in 1997, and I've been here ever since. Been a long time. Anyway, and then we have this bad habit of, especially when you are, let's say, in a relationship or you like someone, of doing all kinds of like self sacrifices and, how do you say it again? Damn, I can't think of the word right now. Maybe it'll come back later. But this is what most people do. They end up losing themselves in the process. And that's when everything goes sideways in your life. And everything becomes misaligned, unbalanced, not feeling right, not feeling fair, and all of the stuff that comes along with those things. We all know how that is. We've all been there. We've all experienced there. And if you're young enough not to know what I'm talking about, don't worry, your time will come and you will learn as well. I'm just here to let you know that don't worry if it hasn't happened yet, it will. And then you will know what I am talking about. It's okay to lose people. People come, people go, you know? It's just the way life is. And if they are meant to be a part of your life and stay in your life in some sort of form or capacity as a friend or whatever, it'll happen naturally without forcing, without pressure, without any of these things that don't feel right. Just let it be. Just let it go. And then just move on. Because that's what life is about. It's a series of motions, decisions, actions, experiences, and things that we do to others and to ourselves. Yep, that's it. That's life in a nutshell. That's the short form. So don't worry about it, losing people and things like that. And like I said, when we like somebody, we do a lot of stupid things because we haven't yet learned what it is and what it means to have self love, to be capable of loving yourself, and to know what self respect means so that you are not diminishing yourself for others. And, you know, jumping all kinds of hoops and doing all kinds of things to try and make something fit when it clearly is not meant to be. We do this way too much. throughout most of our life until we finally reach that breaking point and we realize and understand that we were doing it all wrong to begin with. And once you have that realization, let me tell you, everything changes. You're going to feel so much better about yourself because now you know and you understand, and all these things that you've been doing so far were only benefiting others and never yourself. Let that sink in for a minute. I know I've talked about these things before, but like I said, I love coming back to these things and talking about them more and more because not only new people will be watching this, well, that's my intent anyway, right? If you're a returning viewer, that's fine too. You know the message. You've been here long enough to know the things that I'm talking about and the things that I like to talk about. But my intent is to reach new people, right? And we do these things to ourselves most of our lives. We're always doing things to the benefit of others, never ourselves. We're never really looking out for ourselves most of the time. Because like I said in the past and before, not that long ago, to be honest, we're playing this persona and this actor just trying to fit in. Because people have this misconception and wrong idea because, we were made to think this way, that we need to be a certain way for other people to like us, to enjoy our company, and all of these things that people like to have in their lives, right? Friends, co-workers, all kinds of stuff like that. But I'm here to tell you, and I've said this in the past, but like I said, my intention is for newer viewers to see this. We make ourselves miserable by doing things like this. Just be yourself and stop worrying about, what other people have to think about you, how others perceive you, and all of these things. Because if people are meant to be in your life for the long run, in any way, shape, or form, they will like you and they will love you for who you are. That's it. That's how it works and that's how it is. And if it's not happening that way, don't force it. Let it be, let it go. Move on with your life. You got better things to do with your time and yourself. It's that simple. Focus on yourself, be authentic, be true to yourself, and then just wait for everything else to fit accordingly. Because that's the way the universe works. And that's the video. That's it. Short and to the point, right? So don't worry if you lose people, if people, are gone from your life, and even if you like them and things like that. Because here's the thing. You think you like them, but in reality, this is just this part of you that likes to be liked for whatever reason and for certain, due to certain things, certain programming conditioning that we have. That's it. But once you begin to really love yourself and respect yourself, you're going to understand that we don't have to accommodate ourselves for anything or anyone. We can just be ourselves the way we are. And like I said, people will like you and love you for who you are. And trust me, there will be people in your life that you will meet that will do that. And those are the ones that you want to stick around and be around and be a part of their lives the same way they're going to be a part of yours. And that's it, guys. That's the video for today. Okay. If you're new to the channel, which I hope you are, don't forget to click that like button, share, subscribe, hit the notifications bell so you know when I put stuff up, which is almost every day. And that's going to be it for this one. And I will catch you on the next one. Okay? Be safe. Take care. Until next time.